She is a wife, a mother, an artist, country girl.
27 years old, live in Colorado. Um, Pretty laid back person, like to snowboard a lot, listen to a lot of music, have a good time. Um, I said easygoing, tough when I have to be, enjoyer of life.
I was born in Boulder, Colorado, and moved to New Jersey, um, North Jersey, and then down to Central Jersey, where I spent most of my growing up. Colts Neck. I went to the Colts Neck schools, Cedar Drive, um, and then Marlboro High School. I wasn't the greatest student. I was always struggled a little bit because I'm such a visual person. But I found ways to make it through using my art ability, and just an average student um, in an average school. And it was okay until I guess it was junior high, seventh, eighth grade. Um, Pertaining to the subject of bullying, I was subjected to that. Um, it, it seems that once you got into the grade school age, the cliques started to happen, to form, and everybody teamed up in different directions, and socially, there was a lot of judgment going on, and I was actually um, singled out by a couple of girls that decided that they didn't like me for whatever reason. Here as an adult, I have no idea, but they decided they would like to make my life living hell, and they basically terrorized me. It got so bad that they were telling stories about me, making up stuff, trying to get people against me, and it got so bad that I did not want to go to school. I would cry and beg not to have to go because I knew that the criticism and the ridicule about everything I did was just going to continue. Well, not it wasn't the reaction that I had hoped it would be. Um, Reflecting back on it, it was a long time ago. Trying to remember these things. I think she was pained for me, but was busy raising other kids, and um, I don't think that she had the resources to even think about what to do. So I was made to go and to deal with it. Oh, tomorrow will be a better day. I don't think she realized the gravity of it and how it was affecting me. I wish she had maybe stepped up to the plate and gone to the school and talked to people about having this stop. Um, so it just kind of just faded out and went away, and very grateful. And ended up having a very good high school, but like I said, it stayed with me. Like it's coming back, the pain of it. I think the bullies in this world prey on the meekest, the mildest, the ones that don't, can't, or don't stand up for themselves. It's never been my nature to puff my chest out and scream who I am and dominate other people or have that sense about them. So I think they saw me as just quiet and shy, and I was an easy target. There were so many different incidences, making up stories about me so that other people might say at the playground on recess were swayed to treat me like I had the plague because they believe these made up stories. When it came time for the 8th grade yearbook, they actually had these two girls were part of the committee for putting the yearbook together, and they in the yearbook you could write comments about other people, you know, I don't know, most likely to succeed or whatever, and they actually had control of it. They put in a number of terrible things that they had said about me into the yearbook. Huh? And it was a horrible time of my life. How it ended, I don't know. I think they got kind of bored toying with me, and went into high school, and it was never a problem again for me. But that was a terrible time, and I think that this side of junior high, some of the innocence is gone. Some the kids are developing, and socially maybe they're trying to find where they fit in the world, and I guess their parents never taught them to treat others the way they would be treated, they would want to be treated. I think that a lot of bullies are either people that are just not nice to other people. Some of the reasons that come to mind is either the parents are bullies themselves and they're just so negative, always passing judgment against other people, and these children are learning this by demonstration at home, and or they're being abused and bullied at home by the parents, and so this is just an extension. These people are for whatever reason finding satisfaction in bullying it on, passing it on, and doing it to other people, or they're just so angry. Their anger and their own frustration and hurt is just coming out in all different directions. Why those two girls bullied me, I don't know. So it was a tough time, and scarring for life, I think. And I'm certainly not the only person that's been bullied. I dare say everybody has a story of being bullied at one time or another.
Grew up in little Allentown, New Jersey, small farmish town, rural for New Jersey. Went to a school, elementary school, high school in town, all small. Community where everyone kind of knows everyone. Everyone in school, for the most part, pretty much got along. The parents knew the parents. All the kids kind of knew each other, and nice small community to grow up in. It was cool. School in general, from day one till the end, was a lot of ups and downs for me. You progress from the kindergarten, first, second grade, where everyone's young and happy and finger painting and making messes together, and no one really gives a shit, to forming cliques and forming groups and people becoming singled out at that point. I think that's around the age I think it kind of really starts. Yeah. I had this problem with this kid. His name's Kyle. I don't remember what grade I was in. Younger. Fourth grade maybe. Kid just was constantly picking on me. It's used to harass me on the playground, and lots of different problems with him. I think it kind of came to a head one day. I had a fight on the basketball court. He ripped my New York Giants shirt, and we were pissed about that. And that's when it kind of came to a head, and things came to fisticuffs, and parents came in.
Well, Michael was our first child, so we had this idealistic view of you've got to be nice to everybody. We taught him that, kind and nice to everybody, and never cause any trouble. And this is what he was raised with. Don't hurt anybody, and if somebody's in your face and not being nice. Well, try to be nice back and then walk away. But then I guess Mike was 9 or 10, and there was a boy at school that was starting to harass him and started to bully him. And he'd come home and not say too much. Of course, then I knew something was up and I'd press him on it. And it turned out that this, he said that, somebody's not being nice to him. And I said, well, walk away from it and try to be nice back, but just walk away, don't cause any trouble. And he didn't. He was doing what he was told to do, but the bullying continued. I remember that we had bought him a new Giants jersey, and he wore it to school. He was so proud of it. And this young man literally ripped it off his back and took his head and bashed it into a locker. And he came home with the ripped jersey and a cut head.